Dallas Star. And I tell you guys, no fucks given, no shirt given, no craps given, no glasses given. It's all on the line tomorrow. New York Giants, stand up. We're getting this W. We're getting this victory. The curse will be broken tomorrow. Terry Burley, I cursed the New York Giants, and I'm sorry, team. But I love this team because I shit green and I bleed blue, and tomorrow it all gets finished.
Shut up, bitch!
First of all, what was that? I have never seen anyone. Wow. Did you see them titties shaking? Did you see the way he was getting hyped? Him closing his eyes as much as he was doing? Trying to actually manifest a win today. Because this video that he did was from yesterday. I waited to use this. I waited because this would have been this win right here just was the perfect time to use that. And oh my God, that is embarrassing. If I was him, I wouldn't show my face anywhere. Not here on YouTube. Wow. Now, I was just going to do a little clip of him doing that, but I decided to do a whole ass video. And I just must say, this was an ugly win for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't give a shit what anyone says. You know, all the Twitter shit that I got going on with people that are just Dak riding, it's just so ridiculous. It's so annoying. This man can do no wrong for these people. And then it's going to be so funny because if he does not win a Super Bowl ever, they're going to sit there and tell me, try to convince us that Jerry Jones wasted talent. Because guess what? That's what has been the narrative over the past 27 years. Nah, not so much 27 years. Because you really didn't see Jerry kind of wasting talent until, Bill Parcells left and you had Wade Phillips, Jason Garrett, yes man type of people, right? But that's the narrative they're going to spin. When in fact, that's not even true. You have your running back. You have your offensive line. You have your wide receivers. Your wide receiver, then wide receivers. They put together a defense. They went out and got a defensive coordinator that has turned everything around for Dallas on the defensive side. And yet, if Dak will never win a Super Bowl, they're going to blame everyone else but Dak. When in fact, these guys over here, I'm not kidding you, it's so funny. So funny when you're talking bad about Dak and then the Cowboys end up winning the game. And it's not because look, explain to me how someone doesn't understand this. The defense, against the Packers, Dak throws 2 interceptions. The defense can't stop a nosebleed that game, and we already had seen that with the run game over weeks at a time. It just never really was talked about because guess what? We're winning, right? Now we're not winning, and now, the run game is such a huge big deal when it's been a big deal, but no one wants to say anything because, again, we're winning. This week, Dak throws 2 interceptions in the first half. The defense makes stops, so this game does not get out of hand early. Because I guarantee you, if they had scored off those 2 interceptions, and when I mean scored, I mean made touchdowns, we probably would have won this game. You know it, and I know it. But yet, come the second half, when Kellen Moore's actually calling a good game, because let's face it, Kellen Moore in the first half called a horrible game, which made Dak Prescott play so bad, and that's what I'm telling you. That's the thing with you Dak riders. I know bad play calling when I see it, but I see a good quarterback who can still make the plays. Dak Prescott, when he gets bad play calls, for him to go out and make bad calls rewind, settle down. when Dak goes out there and the play calling isn't good, isn't good, Dak Prescott looks like what he did in the first half. Everyone was blaming everyone else but Dak for those 2 interceptions. And it's so funny to me. And then Dak Prescott throws 2 touchdowns in the second half, right? Good balls, right? Thrown. The one to Dalton Schultz in the corner. And then who was it? Was it Schultz again on the bootleg, which I've said you get the run game going, get him on the bootleg, and he's going to look amazing every single time because he's great at that. But no, people want to come at me and say, well, how does this look now? How does that look now? As if I've never given credit to someone who deserves the credit on certain plays. But that's neither here nor there. CeeDee Lamb, I don't want to hear it no more. This dude's a bona fide number 1 wide receiver. Ever since the Packers game, he's been about it. You know, he's what? Right now, he's the number 1 wide receiver in the NFC East. Point blank, period. I don't give a shit about A.J. Brown because guess what? Him and A.J. Brown aren't far off on receptions. I'm sorry, not receptions, but on yards. Touchdowns, I think it's A.J. Brown. But, I'm sorry, CeeDee Lamb is going to be the number 1 wide receiver in this division. I got some stuff still stuck in my teeth from Thanksgiving. But this was a tale of 2 different halves. Dak Prescott looked like ass, and he's still inconsistent. It wasn't until the second half that the run game started getting going and that Dak was able to do his thing. I've said this multiple times. Anyone can go find it, snip it, whatever. I said Dak will be great when the run game is going. Get the run game going. You can't stop Dak Prescott. You put the game in Dak Prescott's hands, we can't do shit. And that's the God honest truth. And if these Dak riders want to come for me, then let them. Film doesn't lie. Facts don't lie. And no one gives a shit about your truth. Sorry. And I'm going to stand by what I said. I want to go get Anthony Richardson out of Florida. You don't know who he is? Look him up. Guy's a beast. But guys, we're 8-3, sitting at number 2 in the NFC, and things are looking great. Who do we have next week? It's a Thursday night. I don't even remember who we have. But anyways, guys, that'll be another video for another day. I'm out. Peace.